the best way to get your projects done this week without you all meeting in person? So, suggestions. I do have the chat box on. How many of you with your part, I know there were some of you who were doing this on your own. There were a couple of you who decided just to do your own project, so you don't have to worry about it. But the rest of you that were in groups, are you able for at least one or two of you to, that's great. Are you able to maybe do a FaceTime or get on the phone with each other and chat? Good morning, Caden.
Good morning.
And Cadence. We've got Cadence too. So guys, we are talking about how we can complete your projects while you're all virtual. Some of you were doing them on your own. Some of you that might not have been here when we started them will probably need to do the project on your own, especially since we're not in the groups. How many of you in your group can actually contact each other and work on it? Okay.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, trying to have all of you do this together on the Google Meet isn't going to work. You'd all be, that would be very, very difficult. But if you can do a FaceTime or something, you could work that way.
Yeah, can me and Alex work together?
Yeah, weren't you already working together? Alex?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but we never
that's yet. Fine. Good morning, Aubrey. Okay. So
we planned on like waiting, but you know, that didn't work out too well for us.
Okay. Well, so you two can work it out and work together on it.
Okay.
Right? You can? You're telling me that you can?
You said what project?
Well, Kate, I don't think you know what? I'll pull up your project. And before I forget, just a reminder, I got an email from Mrs. Foster. There are several of you who still have not completed this knowledge assessment. You have 1 week. Okay, November 1st is the deadline that you have to have everything completed and be registered. Otherwise, you miss that deadline, you're not going to get dual credit. Okay, so you need to get it done. And then I'll email all of you that still need to do it. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Foster did too. All right, let me pull up the project and we'll go over that again.
Let's do it.
Some of you, I know a few of you elected to do it on your own. That's what some of you who haven't started it yet might need to do. But this was on logic fallacy. Hey, Jenner, and whoever's got chips or anything, can you mute yourself so we're not hearing that, please?
Come on now, Gunnar.
Okay, fallacy ad project. Okay. So here's the project that I was talking about. So it says in a group of 2 to 3 people, you can also do this on your own. Choose a logic fallacy and create an advertisement that uses that fallacy. So you just have to choose one. You may create a product, use an existing product, create a political ad, or any other type of advertisement, okay? Write the copy for your ad and plan out how you want it to look. You may film it, create a short slideshow, use pictures from the web, use music, etc. Now, I think on Google Slides, I'm not sure that you can add music or anything, okay? So your final project must be a video or slideshow that is presented to the class. We can do that. All you have to do, guys, because I said these were going to be due on Wednesday, so you got a couple days to complete them. I could change it to Thursday if there are several of you that have to work alone, since we had to go virtual. Would that help people out if we changed it to Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do that Thursday. Okay. So I'll give you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to work on this. So You're going to write the copy, figure out how you want it to look, create either a video or a slideshow. You will be able to submit your slideshow into Canvas. All I have to do is pull it up and I will play them for the class, okay? Please remember, at the end of your ad, you will be asked to identify and explain your fallacy after your classmates identify it. Do not put this in your video or slideshow, because I'm going to ask you guys, you're going to have a sheet on Canvas that asks you to describe each one and identify the fallacy, okay? So you'll be doing that. Also be prepared to explain what could be done to correct it if you could, okay? I might ask you to do that. So I'm going to give you, we'll change that to Thursday, October 29th as the due date. Okay?
3 days.
It's not a big project. It's a small
It's
one.
not?
No. Hey, Jalen.
Okay.
It's
You
Could
want
not.
you give us ideas, maybe?
Well, think about, there's a list of logic fallacies. Pick one of them. Create an ad for it. Okay? I can go to the logic fallacies too.
Okay, fair enough.
That would be awesome.
Jimena, get off your phone.
Jimena, are you talking to someone else?
Looks like she's
guys.
communicating over text.
Hi. Hello.
You guys can turn on your facial cameras. Come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
Hey, they don't have to. They may have
They
bed
have to.
or in
It's
their
mandatory.
Jimena was on her phone. We were trying to figure out how to do the project.
It's
All right,
mandatory.
guys. Shh, listen. Guys, you need to focus. Okay?
Alright.
I'm going to give you today to work too. So here are your list of logic fallacies, and I gave you examples for each one. Hasty generalization, remember that's a faulty argument that occurs because the sample is too small or doesn't really represent what is being generalized. Okay, look at 3 TV stations out of 150. See commercials on these 3, and without looking at the other 147, state that they're only commercials on. Okay, so you could say 90% of the people polled just loved our product, okay? We don't know how many people you polled. Maybe you polled 10 and 9 of them said, yeah, we love this, okay? That could be a hasty generalization. That could also be manipulating numbers. False premise, an incorrect proposition at the beginning of an argument or a syllogism. All teenagers are irresponsible. You are a teenager, therefore you are irresponsible. For an ad, you could do a false premise. Listen to the political ads. They always say, they're always like all or nothing. No one wants this to happen. Everybody, you know, okay? Circumstantial evidence, drawing a conclusion based only on the evidence at hand. I don't know if circumstantial evidence works as well in a commercial or for an ad. It might. You might be able to do that. It suggests a conclusion but does not prove it, like the person holding a gun at a murder site may not be the killer. Like I said, I'm not sure. You probably could work that into an ad, but I'm not sure how. Mistaken causality, this is post hoc ergo propter hoc, assuming that one event occurring before another is the cause of the second event. Okay, like we said, watching a movie the night before a big math test was not the reason you passed the test. Or eating Twinkies leads to a desire to kill mayors because Dan White ate Twinkies before killing the mayor of San Francisco. Okay, so apparently that actually happened. But guys, with mistaken causality, you could use that in an ad. You could take that one and say, look, if you use our toothpaste, you're going to have all the girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be getting a few questions. Just want to make certain that we're clear, so please pardon the interruption. One has to do with attendance. Please note there is an attendance button that the students have all been sent via school messenger, so we will be taking care of their attendance for you. There's no need to mark up anything with regards to the students who are logging in. We do expect them to log in though, So please make that very clear to any of your students. The other part is they're getting questions about SRT. And while I understand during the day when we have SRT, the students are here. They're not here during that time. They do not need to log in for SRT, nor do you need to be doing anything during that time. Please take that time to answer emails, take a break for a moment, do whatever you need to
Take
do.
a crap.
Thank you.
If you got to drop a deuce, SRT is the time to do it.
Alex,
Yeah.
please remember I'm recording all of this.
It was just a recommendation.
All right. Caesar, you already have yours done. You don't need to listen to this if you don't want to. You can just do your bell ringer and you may leave the meeting.
He's done.
He's done. Yeah, well, we
Dang.
started it before break, okay?
Oh, Caesar's in our group too, so you know.
No, he's not. He did it on his own.
Uh,
Okay. Guys, so the mistaken causality, you know, any kind of ad where you say, like, think of Axe cologne. It shows a guy wearing Axe and then he's being chased down the street by women, okay? That would be an example of mistaken causality. All right, false analogy, comparing two things that are not really the same, like arguing the student should be allowed to use textbooks during tests because lawyers use notes during trials. You could put that into, there are false analogies in ads all the time. Ignoring the question might be a little bit more difficult unless you're doing a political ad. Diverting attention away from what is asked. Begging the question, assuming that whatever you are trying to prove is true and using it to prove your point. Like, how do you like my delicious apple pie? That could easily be used in an ad. Playing with numbers, misrepresenting facts by manipulating statistics to suit your purpose, okay? That could also be put easily into an ad. Appeal to the crowd, refers to popular opinion or majority sentiment in order to provide support for a claim, okay? This could easily be used too. Straw man, stating an opponent's argument in an extreme or exaggerated form or attacking a weaker or relevant portion of an opponent's argument. That is often used. This straw man and slippery slope, they're very similar. You'll see these in political ads all the time. Okay. I just heard them this morning. And appealing to extremes, same thing. Red herring, hiding a weakness in an argument by drawing attention away from the real issue. All right, so you can use any of those and create some kind of advertisement for those of you that weren't here when we started working on this. So those of you that were in groups, I know those of you that are on your own, this will be easy you won't have to worry about trying to work with somebody while you're all at home. But those of you that already were partnered up into groups, are you going to be able to communicate with each other to finish this by Thursday?
yes.
No.
Okay, I got that from you. Kylie, were you on your own or were you in a group? Let me just go through and check with you guys. On your own. Okay, Aubrey, were you working with someone? Were you in a group? And if so, who's in your group? Aubrey, are you listening to me? You're with Sarah and Patty, okay? So Sarah and Patty and Aubrey, will you be able to work together? Okay. All right. Kendra, who are you working with?
I'm with Starkey and Jimena.
Okay. Can you three, are you going to be able to communicate and get this done together?
Yeah, we should be good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Samantha, were you working with someone?
Yes, I'm working with Addie and Jalen.
Okay. Are you three able to work on this?
I think so.
Okay. All right. And Luca, you were doing this on your own, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, who am I? Anybody else? Preston and
go.
Remington. Was it just you two?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you work together still?
Yeah, we'll be good.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I know we're missing a few students, but I don't know who Heidi. Anybody know who Heidi was paired up with, or was she working on her own? Because we're missing Heidi and Riley.
No idea.
Okay.
Why didn't they join? I'm just kidding. Be that guy.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
understand why nobody shows their face on this. We have to have the full classroom experience.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get the mask on.
Guys, it's fine. This is what, when I was teaching my other two classes all virtual, you and Riley are working. Oh, Tessa. Where did you go, Tessa? Oh, I think you're underneath my, I'm sorry. Tessa, you're underneath where I have a bar. Is there anybody else down there? I don't know.
Tessa's sleeping right now.
No, she's not. She just answered. Okay, Riley or Tessa, can you and Riley, are you going to be able to communicate?
We should be able to, yeah.
Okay, there you are. There. Okay. All right. Great. So you're working with Riley. Then I have that other group of girls that haven't shown up in a while. So I don't know what they're doing. Okay. So guys,
I'm gonna do.
I know it's fine, Caden. I don't require you guys to show your faces. Okay.
It does.
And just because Alex and Gunnar want to, doesn't mean the rest of you have to. All right. Caden, do you understand what you need to do? Okay. And you're okay doing this on your own? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you the rest of this